To understand Ethiopia's fierce independence, one must journey back in time to the cradle of its civilization. Ethiopia boasts a history that stretches back millennia, its cultural tapestry woven with threads of ancient kingdoms and empires. Unlike many other African nations, Ethiopia has never experienced the disruption of a complete colonial takeover. This deep-rooted sense of identity, fostered over centuries, played a crucial role in shaping Ethiopia's resistance. The people of Ethiopia were not just defending their land, they were defending their heritage, their very essence. This historical consciousness instilled in them a pride and determination that colonial powers underestimated at their peril. The Ethiopians were fighting for their past, their present, and their future, a potent motivator that fueled their resistance. Ethiopia's defiance was not solely a product of its spirit, it was also a consequence of its unique geopolitical reality, which played a crucial role in shaping its history and resilience. The Ethiopian highlands, a formidable natural barrier, provided a strategic advantage, making it difficult for foreign powers to penetrate the country's heartland. These highlands, with their rugged and often inhospitable terrain, served as a natural fortress. The terrain itself became an ally, shaping the course of battles and testing the resolve of invaders. The mountains not only offered protection but also a vantage point for launching counterattacks. Coupled with this geographical advantage was Ethiopia's long-standing tradition of centralized monarchy, which provided a stable and unified leadership. The emperors of Ethiopia, often portrayed as direct descendants of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba, commanded respect and authority. This lineage was a source of national pride and unity. This centralized power structure allowed Ethiopia to mobilize its resources effectively and present a united front against external threats. The monarchy's ability to rally the people was instrumental in maintaining sovereignty. Furthermore, Ethiopia maintained a strong military tradition, honed through centuries of defending its borders against invaders. This tradition was deeply ingrained in the culture and identity of the Ethiopian people. Ethiopian warriors were renowned for their bravery and tactical acumen, skills passed down through generations. Their ability to adapt to the challenging terrain and employ innovative strategies was key to their success in warfare. As the 19th century dawned, a new threat emerged on the horizon: European colonialism. Driven by industrial ambitions and a sense of imperial entitlement, European powers embarked on a scramble for Africa, carving up the continent among themselves. Italy, a latecomer to the colonial game, set its sights on Ethiopia, aiming to establish a foothold in the Horn of Africa. Italian ambitions clashed head-on with Ethiopia's determination to remain independent, setting the stage for a confrontation that would reverberate throughout Africa. The Italians initially underestimated the Ethiopians, believing them to be an easy target. They misjudged the strength of Ethiopian resolve and their capacity to resist. Section 5. Menelik II, the architect of resistance. At the heart of Ethiopia's resistance stood a leader of extraordinary vision and determination, Emperor Menelik II. His leadership was a beacon of hope during a time of great uncertainty. Ascending to the throne in 1889, Menelik inherited a nation on the brink of crisis. The challenges were immense, but so was his resolve. Recognizing the looming threat of Italian colonialism, he embarked on a campaign of modernization and unification. His vision was clear: to protect Ethiopia's sovereignty at all costs. Menelik skillfully played European powers against each other, securing modern weapons and strengthening his army. His diplomatic acumen was as sharp as his military strategy. He understood that unity was paramount in the face of colonialism and worked tirelessly to consolidate his power and forge a sense of national identity. His efforts brought together diverse groups under a common cause. His efforts were not limited to military preparations. Menelik's vision extended to the social and economic realms as well. Menelik also invested in education and infrastructure, recognizing that a strong and modern nation required more than just military might. He believed in the power of knowledge and progress. He established the first modern school in Ethiopia and oversaw the construction of the Ethiopian Railway, connecting the capital Addis Ababa to the coast. These initiatives laid the foundation for a resilient and forward-looking nation. Section 6. The Battle of Adwa, a turning point in history. In 1896, the tensions between Ethiopia and Italy finally erupted into open warfare. The Battle of Adwa, fought on March 1, 1896, would become a watershed moment in African history. Italian forces, confident in their superior weaponry, marched into Adwa, only to be met by a well-equipped and highly motivated Ethiopian army. The Battle of Adwa was a resounding victory for Ethiopia, shattering the myth of European invincibility. The Ethiopian victory sent shockwaves throughout the world, challenging the prevailing narrative of European superiority and inspiring resistance movements across Africa. The outcome of the battle had profound implications. It secured Ethiopia's independence for another 4 decades and served as a powerful symbol of African resistance against colonial rule. Section 7. A beacon of hope for Africa. The victory at Adwa resonated far beyond Ethiopia's borders. It became a rallying cry for Pan-Africanism, igniting the hopes of colonized people across the continent. African intellectuals, writers and activists drew inspiration from Ethiopia's defiance, seeing in it a model for their own struggles against colonial rule. News of Adwa spread through newspapers, pamphlets and word of mouth, carrying with it a message of hope and resistance. African Americans, themselves struggling against racial discrimination in the United States, saw in Ethiopia's victory a testament to the power of black resistance. Ethiopia's stand against colonialism helped to shift global perceptions of Africa. It challenged the racist ideologies used to justify colonialism and demonstrated that Africans were capable of resisting European domination. Section 8. The enduring legacy of Ethiopian resistance. The legacy of Ethiopia's resistance continues to shape the country's identity and its place in the world. Ethiopia, with its unique history and unwavering spirit, remains a symbol of African resilience and self-determination. The memory of Adwa is kept alive through monuments, museums, and annual celebrations. It serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made by previous generations to secure their freedom and a call to action for present and future generations to safeguard their hard-won independence. Ethiopia's story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, courage, determination, and a belief in one's own agency can achieve the seemingly impossible. It is a story that continues to inspire hope and a belief in the possibility of a just and equitable world. Section 9. Ethiopia in the modern world. Today, Ethiopia stands at a crossroads, grappling with the challenges of development, poverty, and ethnic tensions. Yet the spirit of Adwa, the spirit of resistance and self-reliance, continues to resonate within the nation. Ethiopia is emerging as a leader on the African continent, playing an active role in regional organizations and advocating for African solutions to African problems. The legacy of its past continues to shape its present, informing its foreign policy and its commitment to Pan-African unity. As Ethiopia navigates the complexities of the 21st century, it does so with the lessons of its past firmly in mind. The spirit of Adwa, the spirit of a nation that refused to be colonized, continues to inspire generations of Ethiopians, reminding them of their unique place in history and their responsibility to forge their own destiny.